Welcome to Raise on MTV's box office report for the weekend, July, was it 17th through 19th, 2026. Eric, there was a storm this weekend, was there not?
There was a storm. It was brewing, and if you took the southerly winds like an arrogant ass, you would end up at the Odyssey.
Exactly. Odyssey was tracking between, I think, 80 and 100 million. I thought it would get over 100 million, but it actually kind of did better than most people thought.
That's right. Worldwide over the weekend, 263.8 million
Dang. And 124 million for the weekend. We'll go over Christopher Nolan's
on
last two
domestic.
movies.
Domestic,
Domestic,
124. Domestic.
domestic, USA, domestic
Yeah.
in Canada, 124 million. Doing that's great. They didn't have a Barbie holding down a Christopher Nolan movie this time. In a
Yeah.
minute, we're going to get into Christopher Nolan loves releasing movies this weekend, and we're going to go over what the movies made when he released them this weekend. Yay! And Eric, who do we have in second place this week?
Second place is Moana, and that movie is now up to worldwide 177.3. So Odyssey has already blown past Disney and The Rock's live action Moana.
Yeah, the Disney slate is in kind of weird this summer. We're having underperformances with Moana, which we discussed earlier with Star Wars, and actually Disney threw a Hail Mary today, but we'll get into that later. Third place was actually beating Toy Story 5 this week is Minions and Monsters.
Yes, Minions and Monsters. Minions and Monsters is now up to 358.4 worldwide, while Toy Story 5 is getting closer to that $1 billion mark at 957.5.
Wow, and 430 of that is domestic. Toy Story just keeps crushing it. It's just the
Yeah,
first movie came out over 31 years ago, November 1995, and they're just still making them like there's no tomorrow. And they're still making a lot of money. Except that wasn't the Buzz Lightyear one. That one didn't do that well by itself.
no,
No, but oh
no
well,
spinoffs.
no spinoffs. And then Evil Dead Burn,
Yeah,
Burn,
yeah. Evil Dead Burn with 51 million worldwide.
and that probably cost maybe 10 million to make. Maybe
Yeah,
these horror movies are cash cows when they're done right. And Eric, everyone's favorite independent darling. Where's Obsession at? Did you see that?
yep. Obsession. My gosh, that's now up to 442.6 million worldwide.
Made for 750,000.
Yeah.
The little movie who could. And Eric,
Again, I
there's some
hope,
bad.
I really hope those actors got some of the back end.
I don't think they did, but they're going to get some big paydays this next time. The girl Indy Navarrete, she's
Yeah,
going to be in a big movie next summer. I'm calling it now.
yeah. I think she's already been. They're reporting that she's going to play Rogue in the X-Men.
Cool. Yeah, she's hot. She's everywhere, and she's currently not returning my calls. But it wasn't like she was before.
I mean, I was trying to get a hold of her when she was on Superman and Lois, or Clark
Okay.
and Lois. Yeah.
Yeah, have you seen the interviews with her on my Twitter feed? She's actually pretty cool. I kind of like her. She's adorable, but it is what it is. And Eric, speaking of girls, there's this Supergirl who is falling and falling
Oh,
and falling.
only 120.8 worldwide, money.
Wow. And
That's just
domestically, it's like at 69.5 million. Can you believe before the summer? Would you have been you thought Supergirl was going to get at least 100 million domestically, maybe
at
150?
least,
Yeah.
yeah. That's pretty scary.
Yeah, it's just again the DC universe is already in peril. It wasn't, but now it's back in the peril. That's always going to happen. All right, Eric. Christopher Nolan loves to release movies this weekend. Eric, do you remember what his first movie he released the July 18th, 19th weekend?
Memento.
No, that the first movie released. The first movie released this weekend.
Was it Inception?
No, that's the second. The
Oh,
first was this little movie called Dark Knight, July 18th,
oh,
2008. And Eric, did it do better? But these are not adjusted for inflation. Did it do better or worse than the Odyssey this weekend?
it did worse than the Odyssey.
Eric, you're incorrect. This
Oh,
at a time became the biggest opening weekend of all time. It did 158.4 million in 2008.
Actually saw it at an actual IMAX on opening a special screening right before that opened down
Yeah,
at Navy Pier
yeah, that movie's incredible.
downtown.
All right, his next
Yeah,
movie was, as you said, for Inception. This one broadens the Christopher Nolan brand because before he did a couple Batman movies, he's hot, and then Prestige actually did well, but it wasn't overwhelming business.
and then don't
Inception
forget
has a
Robin
star like
Williams.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Well,
It has
don't
a
forget Robin Williams. Robin Williams and Hilary
Insomnia.
Swank in Insomnia.
Yes, I saw that with Christopher Nolan. He gave a talk after the movie. And
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
I did see that. Okay. So Inception's like the first time they're actually expanding the Christopher Nolan brand. See, he can open movies big outside of Batman. So he has Leonardo DiCaprio. He has the prime summer spot, July 16th, 2010. And Eric, how did that movie do?
That did pretty well.
Not
No
adjusted for
one,
inflation.
no one knew what the hell was going on,
Still don't know.
but it did pretty well.
That movie made 62.7 million in 2010. Pretty good, and not a Marvel wasn't going up yet, but that's an awesome opening weekend domestic. And Eric, someone said like on Twitter like years back, does Michael Caine know that he's in action movies with Christopher Nolan because he's never in any action scenes in the movies?
I, well, also, so that was 2010. So in Inception, if you'll remember, it was Ellen Page.
Yes, Inception's incredible. All right, then he comes back 2 years later, July 20th, 2012, with The Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah,
And Eric, how does that one do?
that one did very well also because there was a lot of
160.9 million.
yeah, a lot of anticipation for that one.
All right. His next one that came out in July, Interstellar was released in the fall. So we're skipping Interstellar. We're only doing July releases.
Mhm.
This one I didn't like that much. I've only seen it once.
Tenet.
No, this came
Oh,
out in July 21st, 2017. Dunkirk.
oh, Dunkirk. That's right, with the nonstop ticking.
I did not like it.
Oh, I liked it, but there was a lot of ticking.
Came out, and how did that one do?
That one did pretty well. They did a lot of see that there's a lot of buildup for each of his movies. A lot of
Yes.
advertising, a lot of slow build. They announce it a year in advance. You know,
Okay. So this one did his lowest that we were talking about, but still a great opening for no stars, 50.5 million. Not bad.
not bad, not good, not bad.
Tenet was not released in July. That was released in the fall 2021. And Tenet, I was going to count anyways because as during the pandemic, they released it both in theaters and on HBO Max the day of. That's why Christopher Nolan and Warner Brothers broke up after that.
Yeah,
And then 3 years ago, on July 21st, 2023, what do we have?
we had Academy Award winning Oppenheimer,
Oppenheimer. Came out on the same day as
Barbie.
Barbie. Barbenheimer. So, Barbie was the hot thing coming out. People thought Oppenheimer might get overlooked. Eric, did this
It
movie
did not.
did this movie make below 75 million or above 75 million opening weekend in 2023?
I'm going to take the over on that at over 75 million.
Eric, you are correct.
I was right.
83.4 million that weekend.
Yeah, that was amazing.
How much money did it end up making? I thought this was a little bit higher than I thought it was.
I think it was about 680 maybe.
No, I thought it was 800 million. It was 976.8 million.
Oh wow. Okay.
What I think happened is already made money, and then they re-released it for the Oscars. They won Oscars and ended up making some more money. Okay, so Odyssey now. I don't think it's going to get up to the Oppenheimer number. It's just that's going to be kind of hard.
It's going to be difficult because it's gonna dominate. You're probably going to see around 550, I think, because Spider-Man's going to take over everything in 2 weeks.
Okay, I'm feeling a little optimistic. I'm thinking 800 million.
800 million. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? It'll stay if it's going to downsize to smaller theaters. So
Right.
that's gonna I it just needs to be seen on a huge screen.
Well, what will happen? We'll find out next week what their hold is. If
Yeah.
they keep like a 55% hold, they'll do okay. But if it's like a 65% hold, then they're but I think it's going to hold pretty well just because there's nothing else coming out this weekend.
I
And
contributed about $70 to Oppenheimer to the Odyssey this weekend.
yeah. So how much you said? What was the projections?
What?
What did you say were the projections?
The projection?
Yeah, for this weekend. You said, did you know yet or not?
For lat? No, I don't know what the projection. It's gonna be. It's this weekend. It's projected to do another 200.
Oh, worldwide. Okay. There you go.
Yeah, because two to 300 worldwide. Because there's really no new competition this weekend unless you count Motor City.
I don't even know what that is. Okay, Eric, did you see the Odyssey this weekend?
Yeah, that's why I said I contributed about $80. I saw it twice with buffer seats.
Nice.
So yeah, and it was even better the second time. I really
Oh, really?
enjoyed it. And there was one thing that was very distracting. I mentioned her name earlier. Now it's Elliot, but it it takes you out of the movie a little bit, not because of the acting, in my opinion, but because that person is so visible
Yes.
now outside of the movie.
Yes.
That and it's there's a lot of close-ups, and all I could see is oh wow, that's that person, not the character.
All you can
So
just
I
see is
kind
Juno.
of
All you can see is just Juno.
yeah, Juno. I kept going Juno, and then Michael Cera shows up. It was kind of
Oh
funny.
wow. Oh wow. I didn't know that. I might have to watch this. I might have to go watch this movie now. Wow. All right,
No,
Eric. Let's talk
but it
about
was
one
good.
more
It was
thing
very
today.
good.
On this, we're both wrong about this. A few weeks ago, I thought the Avengers Doomsday trailer might come out during the Spider-Man release. You
Yeah,
said no, and I agreed with you. You think they're going to hold it till Labor Day. And Eric,
yeah.
what came out today?
Today they went ahead and put tickets on sale for the December 17th release of Avengers Doomsday and released the trailer all at 8 a.m. Central Time.
It's kind of
And
weird. They're releasing the trailer on the Monday after Odyssey. Are they a little worried, or do they want to try to steal some of that?
I think there's some concern, I would be I'm more interested in the fact that they didn't wait till after. I thought maybe right after Spider-Man, because there's a lot going on in Spider-Man that's going to definitely relate to Doomsday. So I thought they'd wait till afterwards and get people into Spider-Man, but apparently they said we're a little nervous right now, and also it's a calculated move because IMAX made a deal Dune with the Dune. So Dune is coming out the same day as Avengers Doomsday, so it'll be called Doomsday, of course. And Dune is going to be occupying all of the IMAX theaters.
I'm
So
somebody's
so
gonna have to
Disney,
blink. Someone's gonna have to
yeah.
blink.
Well, no, Disney went ahead and created this whole new thing called
Oh, it's fine.
Infinity Vision, and they made theaters certify for Infinity Vision,
Right.
and then they're showing Doomsday on screens that have Infinity Vision.
Okay.
And so, like your local Dolby theater will be showing Doomsday with Infinity Vision, whatever that means.
Cool. I don't have to wear glasses, do I, for this?
No, no, you have to wear a gauntlet.
Gauntlet. There you go. All right, Eric. The trailer came out,
Yeah.
and I thought some of these people died in previous movies.
Yeah, there's only one person in the trailer that shows up oh no, I take that back because Professor X has died like 6 times.
Yes, he
Uh,
died in Logan, and then
yeah,
Cyclops died in one of them, right? And
yeah, Cyclops is back, but they've established that this is a particular X-Men universe that 20th Century Fox had, and so apparently this is those guys, and he's not dead, and and Gambit's there now, Channing Tatum, from I guess they took him out of he survived Deadpool versus Wolverine, and they took him and put him there. Deadpool and Wolverine, and then Magneto's there, Ian McKellen, no, and what looks like who's another one? Not Jennifer Lawrence.
Rebecca Romaine
But
Stamos. Oh, she's not Stamos anymore. Rebecca. She's married to Jerry
yeah,
Connolly. O'Connell. Connolly.
yeah,
He's cool. I like
and
him.
she's they're back again. But it's interesting because that trailer, it shows them, it shows like the Avengers, some Avengers and some Fantastic Four fighting against X-Men. So
Okay,
that's kind
so
of,
this is going to be weird. Okay, so on this one, okay, when they had like Infinity War and all that, I was wondering how they get all these people in the movie. They actually did very well with the World, and we all know that. I have not been going to that many Marvel movies. I have not seen Fantastic Four. I've not seen the Thunderbolts, and I don't know these characters that well. And then I haven't seen an X-Men movie in I don't know how long.
yeah,
And the trailers seem kind of bloated. Oh, and by the
yeah,
way, Thor and Captain America are back. What?
yeah. Well, Thor's been around the whole time, but Loki's been around, a different version of Loki because obviously Loki. But anyway, but yeah, Captain America at the end of Endgame, he left to go put the stones back, and then only showed up as an old man to give Sam Wilson the shield. So we don't know whatever happened to him. So I guess we're gonna find out.
I'm just a little worried because I don't think everyone's done their homework on this one because I saw season one of Loki. I don't know how many years ago. I did see what is it?
Season two.
What?
You didn't see season two of
I
Loki?
stopped. It was horrible after two episodes. I stopped watching. Was it the Falcon and Winter Soldier?
Yeah,
That was
Winter
good. I
Soldier.
saw, but I saw that 5 years. I don't know how long ago I saw it. I was like,
Yeah,
and I
there's
haven't
gonna
seen
be
the other ones.
there's gonna be an odd learning curve. Plus, there's gonna be people who don't realize that Robert Downey Jr. is back playing Doctor Doom, and and and
I
it's
don't
a
know.
multiverse thing. So it's gonna be interesting to see how they can get everybody caught up. Now they are releasing, Disney and Marvel are releasing Avengers Endgame again in September, and it's called Avengers Endgame Encore, which and apparently contains some bonus footage that will directly it's almost like they're erasing a lot of stuff, and this is going to take you directly from Avengers Endgame Encore to Doomsday, to Avengers Doomsday, which then
So
will lead to next year's Avengers or Marvel Secret Wars.
that sounds like it's going to be another 3.5 hours of movie theater. Fuck.
Yeah, Doomsday is about three. It's 3 hours and 45 minutes, I think.
I can't do this. I can't. I
You
can't.
got you. Yes, you can, and you will.
I'm gonna have to go see Encore. Oh my god, that's gonna be 3:15. Oh my god.
Yeah, you got to go see Encore, and then you got to go see Doomsday. But you've got until December. You got until September to catch up.
I think I'm going to catch up. I'm going to watch the Thunderbolts and I'm going to watch Fantastic Four. Like in my meantime, I need to watch those anyways. So it is what it
Yeah.
is. All right. Anything else you want to say about Doomsday?
No, I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be fun. You're going to have OG, new, and the whole point Kevin Feige said of this movie and then Secret Wars next year is to reset everything, which
Okay.
means a lot of people are going to die and they're going to stay dead, and they're going to have new X-Men, new versions of people, that kind of stuff.
All right. Question. Did you read the comic books of Secret Wars and all that? You actually read those, right?
Yeah, and there's two Secret Wars. There's one that came out when we were growing up in the '80s, and then there's another version that came out in the aughts, or like, or not the
We weren't
aughts,
growing up in the odds.
no, the tens, like 2013 or something like that, or
Okay.
2012.
Okay. Okay. All right. Question number two. Before this, is what we're going to leave you with. Who died 53 years ago today?
Do what? Who does what?
Who died 53 years ago today on July 20th, 1973?
Elvis.
Well, I like to apologize for the Uber driver who
I'm
was.
just kidding.
I like to apologize to the Uber driver who happened to pick up food where I was eating dinner at. He was wearing a Bruce Lee shirt, and I'm all, "Are you wearing that shirt because today is the 53rd anniversary of Bruce Lee's death?" And he looked at me like I was crazy.
So it was Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee died 53 years
Wow.
ago today. There's a great
Wow.
article in the Ringer, "The Death of Bruce Lee," written by Matthew Polly. You should read it. Again,
And
I
we got to watch,
apologize to the
and
Uber driver.
that's right. And we promised we'd watch the Batman episode.
Yes, we'll try to get that. I might just work on that on my own. Just we've been busy all weekend, but we're good. We're good with the box office report. We are good with the Doomsday trailer. Are we going to try to do a box office preview this week, or should we just do the report on Monday?
Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens in the next couple of days. Because if there's nothing to preview because it's just the Odyssey again, then
All right. Also, if I figure it out, we might be streaming live on YouTube when we do these.
oh,
Wow.
that would be weird. That's gonna be weird. That's gonna be a weird one.
Yeah.
because live a lot of wacky things can happen.
Yeah. A lot of wacky stuff. There you go. I don't know what's going to happen, but oh well.
All
All right,
right,
Eric,
man.
anything else you want to say?
No, I would say thank you, Monty, for thank you as always for getting this going, and I'll see you in a couple days.
All right, cool. Good job. And I'll talk to you in a couple days. Have a great weekend. And thank you all. We'll talk to you this week. Bye.